Okay, so I'm going to make a couple changes here. We're going to pull the experienced artillery out. And we are going to shift some of the inexperienced artillery in. Particularly those guys. And I might even go with 6 brigades of infantry, so I can get all 3 of those guns working. That's the problem. These guys are captains, so the most they can go with, I think, is 10 guns. That's probably worth it. Same here. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is because this is a turkey shoot, necessarily, and I don't know why I'm renaming these guys, but okay. Those units, those artillery units, do not have their 1-star yet, and so what that means is they will not get the ammunition bonus. And for Gaines Mill and the upcoming battles, the ammunition bonus is going to be really critical. So what I'd like to do is get them experienced on a battle that's relatively easy, so that they will have that going into Gaines Mill. Give me a bunch of extra ammunition. We'll see. Okay, this is what I'm going into Port Republic with. So I could take in 2 other brigades, but 1-1 and 1-2, I'm going to need them to be very, very good. I'm actually going to switch their positions though, because 1-2 rifle is going to end up being the one doing the push across the road, which is a little bit more dangerous. All right, here we go. Get the skirmishers moving. There they are. Notice that this position for the AI is not ideal. He is exposed. We're already taking artillery fire, so we're going to push the skirmishers across. And they have skirmishers already in position, so one of my skirmisher units is going to have to fight those guys. In fact, they've got 1,000 skirmishers on the flank. Wow, that's insane. Oh, and they are apparently charging my skirmishers. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run away. Fall back. Oh, and this is actually really bad, because what's happened here is now Carroll's in a much better position, and he's chasing my skirmishers down the hill. Actually, repop. Get these guys out here to delay those guys. We're going to get my units across as quickly as possible. Try to get 1-1 skirmishers out of it. One of the frustrations of controlling these units is what just happened there. My guys stopped out of cover to fire when what they should have done was move forward. Get Johnson up there. And turning the wrong way. Turning the wrong way. They're apparently in melee now. Everybody's in melee. Johnson's running away. The supplies are running away. Oh, look. Yeah, this is just utter chaos. I'm trying to get my 1-1 rifle's already broken. I don't... Skirmishers refuse to move up and fire into the rear of Carroll. Send a couple of grenadier units. Notice who came in. So I did not include cavalry in my I did not include cavalry in my attack in my first 2 divisions, but somehow my cavalry is in play. Notice how Tyler is countercharging here. That's impressive. Insane, but impressive. Okay. We've managed to push Carroll down the hill. Turn off run on everybody. Give him a chance to rest. Tyler's now turned to face the 1-2 rifle, which means he's going to take an enormous amount of fire from the flank here. And he's in a terrible position. He's going to get chewed up. Actually, re-merge these guys. Back a bit into better cover here. I'm going to split off skirmishers again. This time, I'm going to have them over here. 1-3 rifle is going to donate some skirmishers to that group as well. Cavalry's going to take some hits here. There's no way to avoid it. But we've got to destroy that artillery. Here come the Union reinforcements. All right, good enough. Turn off artillery ammo for now. Pull in 1-2 skirmishers. The purpose of these skirmishers here is both to occupy the vision position, but we can do that with the brigade as well. It's to make sure that they don't get an attack going up there. Question's going to be, so what normally happens is Milroy and Boland attempt to cross right here, and you can focus a bunch of artillery fire on those guys and essentially destroy them. We'll find out. Let's see what happens here. Carroll and Tyler are both valid forces. It looks like they're going to try to make a push on the other flank here. Notice that while Woman Rifle is down to 1457, his skirmishers a bunch of them got killed and then they got dispersed, so they're not all dead. They're just mostly dead. Skirmishers are an excellent cover. The advantage they have here is that his guys have to charge up this hill, and you'll see they basically just stop. This hill eats condition. Here they come. These guys turn before they get flanked. The skirmishers came out of hiding there, so I'm gonna hit them with the cavalry and destroy them. And I have no idea why these guys are withdrawing to the flank, but okay. Notice the horrible casualties Boland took just running up the hill. Apparently by cavalry. Okay, that skirmisher unit got destroyed, so my cavalry's going to go in and kill their artillery again. Grenadier taking canister to the face, but they're now in cover. Now the battle changes. 2-3 Grenadiers now putting fire into the artillery. Carroll's retreated. Cavalry destroyed their artillery. His infantry's pushing across the river again. Uh, 1-3 rifle facing to the rear again. They're refusing to face the other direction. What we're going to do is get the cavalry across the river. Move 2-1 Grenadier up to take the house. Watch how many casualties Bolin takes in this next volley. Yeah, he already folded. Notice that's a Grenadier unit. These guys have Springfields, 1842s. They got almost 200 kills in one shot. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Couple canister shots into the cavalry. Cavalry's going to take some flank shots here. Cavalry to rest for a minute. Liddell got wounded. That's who that was. He was my cavalry commander. Call for ammunition. Cavalry will not stand still and regain condition. This is extraordinarily frustrating. I need them to rest. they're marching in place. Okay, see if they can hide in the trees. This is really dangerous for 2-3 Grenadier. They could take a bunch of canister to the face while they're running across this field. And of course, what do? They stop to shoot. Cavalry's moving again. So that would have been much better off if they had run across the field, gotten into cover, and then fired. Two, 3 Grenadiers now involved in melee combat. Again, notice the unit stopping to fire when not in cover. And of course now, 2-3 Grenadier has burned all of their condition. They're falling back. I have to hit Heyman with the cavalry, even though the cavalry's at 50% condition, because if they get a shot off, we're going to be in real trouble. Milroy surrendered. Wow. Wow, that's huge. Okay, excellent. We've dissolved the rest of his artillery. There, done. So now the only thing we can do is try to winkle Tyler and Carol out of these woods. Maybe we'll be lucky and have them attack. Oh, one of my skirmisher units folded. as it turned out, they more or less did it for me. They're out of ammunition, and Tyler routed. And then they moved up the hill where they took a bunch of casualties. Now they're both routed. Start supplying the artillery units. There's some skirmishers left over here. You notice both these guys are out of ammunition, so they really... I might take a few casualties here, but I'm gonna get a lot more than I would otherwise. Because my guys have ammunition. Then notice they're also out of condition. They can't move unless they're routing. So they're just taking horrific casualties. That was a terrible line. Just kind of milling around on the stuck on the river here. What should actually happen is these guys should route off the map. They're taking hundreds of casualties. They're in a terrible position. They can't escape. It's, yeah, it's shaky at best. Let's see if I can't. I already captured one supply wagon. Let's see if there's any left. Do not want to get into melee with these guys. You get into melee with them, they will do some damage. And that is not what we want. Yep, one of them folded. Next of all, I should do it. Yep, they folded. Total victory. I took 1,500 casualties. They took 10,000. 970 captured. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I took a few cavalry hits, but all in all, not bad. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So supposedly I can only bring in 9 brigades, but I was actually able to bring in 11, which is something. 11 brigades in Port Republic. Just to bring in 9, got 11 instead. So that may be one of the reasons why Port Republic is easier, or considered a turkey shoot, because you get so many reinforcements. So 1-2 rifle, 2,000 kills, lots of good activity here. All of this, the green artillery did all right. Notice the 12-pound howitzers, their major flaw is that their range is so short. So you can see they only did 239 casualties. 6-pounders and the 10-pound parents did fine. Of course, all of their units had horrible kill ratios. Except for Carroll, he did some damage, but took a massive amount of damage too. So there you have it. Port Republic wiped them out.